For a long time, I showed up to life like this. Present, but unseen. You see, nothing was wrong. I wasn't failing. I wasn't struggling. I was simply playing small and it was all my fault. You see, it all started back in secondary school. I was such a brilliant student and would represent my school at different inter-school competitions across Lagos State and would actually win a lot of them. So my teachers loved me and would often use me as the good example to other students. Consequentially, I had only 2 friends. And I thought this was a problem because I blamed it so much on the spotlight. Perhaps if I wasn't so popular, I'd have more people feel easy enough to come closer to me and be my friend. I held on to that thought for years. Fast forward to the year 2018, as I gained admission to study nutrition and dietetics in the University of Calabar, I made a decision. I made a decision never to raise my hand in class. I made a decision that none of my lecturers was ever going to get to know me. I made a decision never to participate in anything that brings me to the spotlight while in school. And yes, I spent the next 5 years of my life doing exactly that. This is how it played out. I remember one time, my lecturer walked into the lecture room. And during the course of the lecture, she asked a question. She asked, "Who can define food?" Of course, I knew the answer off the top of my head. I'm sure you do too. So I attempted to raise my hand. But the voice of decision, it held me bound. And he said to me, "Who do you think you are?" I too know. This simple question now, you won't let other people answer. Come on, sit down. And let other people speak. Somehow I thought it was right, so I lowered my hand. At another time, I remember my choir director in Praise Band, Chapel of Redemption. He came and he said, "Who can solo this song, Boy Come by Mercy Chinwo?" I said to myself, come on, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course I could do it. And so again, I attempted to raise my hand, but the voice of decision held me bound again and said to me, "Do you want to embarrass your village people? There are a lot of people that can sing better than you. Do you think you belong on that stage? Sit down and let other people do it." This time it was such a struggle because I love to sing. But somehow I conceded and lowered my hand. You see, the real cost of all of this was not the opportunity to sing in front of 5,000 people. Neither was it the opportunity to get to know the chairman, Nutrition Society of Nigeria, personally. The real cost of all of this was my identity. I was slowly becoming someone I could not recognize. It got so bad I began to attract nonsense into my life. I even, in the name of a relationship, attracted somebody who showed me different colors of pepper. Oh, I'm talking red flag red, shaggy black, and inconsistency green. The worst part, he wasn't even a Yoruba demon. So one day I just had enough. And as I looked at myself in the mirror, I asked myself some formidable questions. Who the hell is this? What have I become? What have I done to myself? Of course, the answers were glaring. So right there and then, I made a decision. I made a decision never to dim my light for another to shine. I made a decision never to lower my hand for another to speak. I made a decision never to shrink myself so as to fit into rooms that were never meant to hold me. And that was where everything changed. Dearest, gentle listener, maybe you have played small all your life. Maybe you have somehow convinced yourself that playing small was better than being seen as too loud, too proud, or too much. Maybe you have convinced yourself that taking the back seat was being less selfish. But listen to me. Playing small is not humility. It is fear wearing full glam bridal makeup. Playing small was never meant to benefit you. You don't really get to help. And so, if you are here waiting for the permission to use your voice and shine your light, this is it. Today is the day you make a decision to stand up, to get up, stand out and occupy space. Today is the day you decide that your voice will be heard. Today is the day you shine your light so bright your haters are blinded. Today is the day you release your voice. Today is the day you decide to become everything that God has created you to be. You know why? Because if you don't, you will live out your entire life in regret, wishing you never played small, because it would cost you who you were made from the beginning of time to become. Get up. I am rooting for you.